Okay, hi everyone. So let's start with weekly analysis today. And one thing which I would surely want this time is, some feedback on how the sound quality was in this video because I'm trying with something very new this time. Since there was, some issues with the sound till now. So let's see how we go and where we are with respect to last week. Okay. So last week we saw that Nifty was at resistance upper band as well as all-time high and also previous trend line resistance. Now this previous trend line, all my simply advanced technical students should be knowing that it's one of the best resistance, or we call it as the diamond category trade on trend line and in the short direction. If anybody has not seen that video, simply advanced technicals playlist is free available on my YouTube channel, Swaycharts, where you can see it anytime. Go through that, and you'll understand what this diamond category trade on trend line means. Okay, so let's see on charts. Yes, so let's go to Nifty. The Nifty, yes, has come down from this doji at all-time high as well as a trend line resistance and almost down by 400 points last week. And now let's see what we can expect Nifty to do. Okay, so Nifty is around 18,583 and top bottom short has been triggered as well. So this is going to be interesting because again we are long on Bank Nifty, short on Nifty, both in opposite direction. Right now, no more diamond index because it's down from its all-time high. Okay, and let's see what daily we see. So daily evening star, this was there, then trend line resistance and a perfect fall. Okay, but the fall has brought it below 60 as well. So this is one issue where you might see the indices now getting a bit lower, and we might see 20 MA is broken, and it's this support of gap as well as price is broken, which is 18,450. You might see Nifty coming down till almost 18,100. So this is where the next support comes. Okay, so 18,100 or 150 would be the next support level. Okay, so these are going to be the two support levels which Nifty might retest in the coming week. And yes, with the Fed thing going around, and maybe some point we might see some fall in Nifty. Weekly, what do we see? This is what we call as the teaser top. Okay, so tweezer top at all-time high and at upper band resistance. Okay, but price support. So let's see what it does. And 60 as well. And this is also upper band. See, mostly, as I said, indices don't do monthly bandwalks. Okay, and this is what you might see some resistance, so some fall down. Okay, so let's see how much it comes down in this month. Okay, but this month has started black. Okay, so there can be some retracement in this month. And let's see, week also suggests the same thing for us. And daily is at 20 MA and gap support. So this is where it bounced actually. Okay, so if you look at it, the bounce is from the gap and this. So it might have sustained this gap as for Friday, but let's see what it does tomorrow. So if it opens a gap down and starts going between, below 18,400, that can be the place where you might see the going lower till almost 18,100 then. Okay, so that is where Nifty is headed towards now. So let's write down about it. Okay, so daily. Okay, so now daily it's a bearish candle and 20 support. below 60. What is weekly showed was again Tweezer top at all-time high and upper band. Yes, monthly bullish candle was last month, and now monthly starts with a black candle. So monthly starts with bearish candle and all-time high. Okay, now resistances 19,000 will be pushed back because now 18,800, then 19,000, and then 19,250. And support, oh, this is going to be really good talk. And then comes 17,800. Okay, so these are going to be the levels for us for next for the coming week. Okay, let's change the date here. 12th of December. Okay, now let's see BankNifty. So BankNifty is also the same thing, okay, upper band and doji. Okay, so this is going to be interesting as well. Looks good, but at upper band resistance again and 9.5. Monthly, it's a bandwalk. Third candle, no? This is first, second, third. Whether it will do or not is doubtful. Second, let's see if the trend line is going to have this also. Okay, so this is decently placed, no resistance. Hmm. This is fine, I think. This does not have any much issue. The only thing is with Nifty. So let's see how this goes. So this is also run still diamond, but daily up. So this rally was done, by the way. So at 3:30, we said another 500 points rally, and that was done. So it went till 43,970. Okay, so that has been done. So daily doji at upper band and all time. Okay, that is where we are. Okay, so this is little bit of dicier because BankNifty doji at all time and the weekly is resisting upper band and doji zone. So this is series of doji. If you look at weekly on this, there are so many small candles around. Okay, so this again is looking quite interesting. 71, 73, so no bearish divergence and still having a lot of room to go higher. Okay. And the monthly is bandwalk. So as per fixed fee, either two or three candles can be there. So This can be the third candle in a row, above the band. Usually shares daily is giving some jitters with this, okay? And if you look at it, doji here 73.98 and this is 73.13. So two dojis has got some bearish divergence setup as well. 5 bar, uh, you can say one of the best because it's diamond category bearish divergence setup. We'll have to see if this low breaks, it can come a bit down. Okay. Second candle bandwalk and still it is a doji only. Okay, so monthly doji candle bandwalk. Okay, bandwalk you can put third candle. Hmm. Resistances are at 44 times, which is one of the round number resistance. Then 44. So this was around 230, 280. Okay. And then there's not much resistance, so you can take around 34, 550 or yeah, you can take that. Okay, so 44, 550. And support is around the current level itself, 39 hours. Okay. So these are the levels of support and resistance for Nifty BankNifty. Now let's see the other indices, what they have to say. So if you now go on to this is my friend's laptop. I don't have oh, let me go. Up to date. Yeah, this is up to date. Okay, so Nifty IT daily shows some support at lower band and 40 with gap support as well. So this is the gap support. So IT looks interesting. And this just draw straight line. This is the level of support at many intervals. Resistance, 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 broken, first CIP, and this is the second CIP. Okay, so IT looks interesting. Let's see the IT chart later. Okay, and then VP. Okay, so VP is also, oh, it's a bad sash, by the way. Red upper band resistance, so that's support now. Monthly is started as right now as a piercing, but we'll have to see, sorry, not piercing, dark cloud. So this is dark cloud till date, but let's see the month has just started. So we'll have to watch till for this. So this is looking interesting there. Okay, so let's write down on that on the daily side. What we had on IT was, oh, the daily gap and upper band resistance have done it. Weekly at 60 resistance that has done it. So we had seen, some where some resistances on this IT index last week as well. So 29168 around 168. That's US fall. Okay, now daily at gap, lower band, and 40 support. Okay, so that is where we are right now. So hmm, weekly backslash at M20 support. Okay, and monthly, this is interesting. Monthly right now might come up to 60 early in this week, we crosses 60. Okay, so that is not going to happen. And now you can easily say monthly is there to dark cloud cover 60. This particular sector is looking good on daily charts, so might have some good day if the support is taken. Otherwise, it's going to go further down. So Nifty will take some view on based on how this now behaves. Okay, let's go to the other things. Interesting. We are not crossing 19,000 that easily. A key milestone, and that milestone has got some roadblock. The reality also not working. We had seen that upper band has started and was at gap resistance. So we had said that the buying should be above this only, let it cross this. So that itself has gone down in last 4 days. So nothing to do here as well. Let's see something similar to Nifty. Why? Oh, so this is at 60 support. So perhaps this can be one of the sector which might shine for Nifty. Let's see. So it's a bearish engulfing followed by bearish engulfing. Two consecutive waves. So if you look at this small candle, bearish engulfing. Small candle, bearish engulfing. So somewhere the bears are trying to grip the market at supports. So let's see what it does. So the low breaks and interest also goes down. Okay. Because then it also breaks 60. So not looking bad, appealing to me as well. This also somewhere in I think all this no. Okay. I thought it has got open high same, but it's some difference. Okay. So not exactly open high same. Otherwise, yeah, the week has started with open high. So would be even the month. No. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see now. And let's go to FMCG. वो क्या बोलता है लेट्स देख लेते हैं FMCG ये भी बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस का मारा है या नहीं देखते हैं आउटसाइड 6982 inside 72 so no worries here we are all saved with no divergence so there was a divergence here It's been confirmed and it broke the divergence. So lever might shine again. Aha, this is really nice. Breakout with wood rise. Okay, so this sector is looking good. So perhaps Britannia lever would do good. ITC has been silent. Might see ITC as well. Okay, so FMCG, the diamond index still continues to be diamond. Okay. So, oh, if 150 only doesn't make much difference. Bounces. VP bandwalk. VP started bandwalk. Hmm. So this is beautiful and this is all good. Good. Nothing to be changed. So now let's go to the other sector. So the pharma had some beating as well. So there is not fast people. Wow, good job, Beta. Good job. Okay, today one thing which I would see after pharma is even PSU banks because they had a huge blast. Now let's see whether the rally will continue or will have a halt. Okay, so that needs to be cautious now because all banks, PSU banks doubled in last 2 months. Okay, so I'm holding Union Bank, and I know somewhere around 47 was the price I was holding it, and it almost touched 90. So I think that's the reason why I would like to see PSU Bank today. So Pharma resisting 20 MA and Tweezer. This is called a spinning top type of a candle. It's not a doji exactly because the wicks are on both the sides and bigger than, much bigger than the body. So it's a spinning top and it's spinning top low break. You are looking for more danger. Okay. So this might fall down further till the lower band. That happens, that is where we might see, you know, somewhere some support again there. But let's see what it does. VP has broken 20 MA, no support taken. Ah, this is interesting. So now, two things can be from this. One is it's a doji at gap and lower band support. Okay, one thing is that. Second thing is, if the low of this candle is broken, then we confirm a CIP on this. Okay, so this is the CIP. See the hammer low broken, and now there is a CIP at hammer low, and also resisting 40 on daily. Okay, so this sign, okay, this sign can be treated very seriously to short if the low of this candle breaks because it tried to cross 40, it was resisted, and there can be chance of some tumbling down below the lower band as well. Okay, and this indices is known to do band walks. Okay, this is one of the indices which is very volatile. The stocks are also volatile. Look at Dr. Reddy or any stock. Okay, see this can do upper band like this, and now there is a chance of a lower band also, and you can expect it to come down till this first level. Okay, and somewhere it looks beautifully set up done. If there are two or three more dojis, we might see more fall. Okay, because if he's not able to cross 40 or stays around 40 also with few more candles, then there is a beautiful flag setup going to be there. Okay, so this looks little bit dicier to me. And it's not at 40 support. So you need to understand this is doji at 40 resistance. Okay, and everything is bearish about it. Where is my dear farmer? Puerto Rico, भैया बताते हैं क्या हुआ So this is something really doji lower band एंड गैप सपोर्ट हाँ ये दोनों चीजें इसको तो इग्नोर नहीं कर सकते हैं हम लेकिन हम थोड़ा आरएसआई पे फोकस हुआ ज्यादा करेगा थर्टी रेजिस्टेंस finally the momentum will matter right and if momentum is telling boss I am resisting then I am resisting बल्ला से बोल दिया तो बोल दिया उसको हम नहीं ना छोड़ेंगे स्टैंडिंग एंड ब्रेकिंग ऑफ ब्रेकिंग है बोलेंगे एंड below 20 okay so the breaking कम करते हैं हम थोड़ा हमारा maintain alright monthly below in cap okay so currently it is gone below month is yet to be closed so we are right now taking a bearish view with that okay अभी थोड़ा पीएसयू हुआ बैंक देखा जाए तो क्या करें हम पीएसयू बैंक अगर है हमारे पास तो ई देखो ई है डार्क क्लाउड कवर एट ऑल टाइम हाई तो अगर अभी इसका लो फेस होता है ओके देन दैट मींस देयर इज अ चांस ऑफ सम रिट्रेसमेंट और एक चीज देखो सर और एक चीज 77 का आरएसआई कहाँ पहुंचा था ये 86 का आरएसआई और जिस दिन ये हाई मारा रहेगा 90 के ऊपर चला गया इतना ओवरबॉट होने के बाद कुछ तो करेक्शन आएगा दिस वीकली आरएसआई 84 अरे इसके चाचा का है क्या इतना ऊपर लेके जाएगा तो थोड़ा तो आएगा ना अच्छा ई देखो ई है रेजिस्टेंस का चाचा तो दिस इज वेयर इट गॉट रेजिस्टेड वेरी क्लियरली अरे सीधा ड्रॉ किया भाई मोटा भी दिया दिया जी support. So support broken and then since multi-year, okay, multi-year this is. So this is going to be very, very powerful. Yes, now this is broken. The day this indices closes above 44,500. Okay, so sorry, it's not 44,500, 4,500. Okay, with the दया कैंडल अभी इधर दया कैंडल चाहिए जो वही ये तोड़ सकता है ये मल्टी ईयर रेजिस्टेंस है ये ऐसे नहीं टूटेगा so either December will have to bounce back as a monthly candle and cross 44,500 if it is done we are about to then touch this on PSU bank which means huge movement is still left in banking industry and even you can expect when SBI crossing perhaps 800 or maybe 900. ये माँ ये थोड़ा हमको इंटरेस्टिंग लग रहा है लेकिन सी दिस इज बहुत मल्टी ईयर का है ना तो थोड़ा तो रेजिस्ट करेगा इसका ऐसे थोड़ी जाने देगा तो इसके लिए अभी थोड़ा मेरे ख्याल से इधर zigzag चलना चाहिए okay and then maybe budget or anything that might bring it on to the higher side okay let's see the last sector the auto the auto this laptop is far more smoother than what I am using ये बेटा किधर है देखो ये भी मंथली पे 60 सपोर्ट ले रहा है ये एजेस बंद हुआ ना तो मंथली टीआरडी भी है इसमें बट मंथली है, पूरा महीना बाकी है, उसके बाद देखेंगे. So last week we have seen it at 60 resistance and it is resisting 60 very clearly with a small black step, but daily is approaching 40 support. So let's see what it finds. So it is at price and 40, and I've seen few stocks before. I have seen Tata Motors at 40 support as well on daily. Maruti has gone below 40, but lower band support. Let's see. MRF is also trying to make new highs, so we'll have to see what it now does in this sector. Okay. नीचे तक आने का चांसेस था जो नहीं आया है. आया तो you might see another W meeting. Okay, then this is a W and then it will bounce. But let's see what it does now on tomorrow, because we need anything substantial in this again, then it should go above this and come back to this level, the gap, okay, or upper band. So this is where it might exist. So not much thing that you can expect here. So now let's see. 8,800, okay. तो इसमें भी थोड़ा गिरावट है. Daily resisted 61 bearish candle. Okay, now this is daily bearish candle. 40 weekly resisted and this, okay, that still remains fine. Confirms below this. I'm not sure. No. Okay, so you have to see that hammer ले रहा. Okay, because hammer last में था, अभी वो नीचे आ गया. Okay, so now let's see the stockings. The stockings is short. Okay, ये दोनों साइड में अरे okay. चलो CCP only गिरा तो पहले CCP देख लेते. CCP में क्या दिख रहा है हमको? एक range bound movement है, and it is at the resistance of this. If you can clearly see this white candle, okay, so it is at the resistance of that white candle and need to buy only above that. So buy only if it crosses 2690 on closing basis, because no bearish divergence yet here. Things are okay. Immediately short you can't take, because then there can be 60 support also on daily basis. 68 here. Fine, you can meet your. Okay, so there is some 50 points trade on short side. And okay, 26. Peak half of this candle is stop loss. Yeah, about this candle. So this is where we think if it crosses the high candle, 61. So then the flag will start. Okay, so that is where it is. So what is that? 50, and let's see ACC 264. Fine, bro. It's easy. ये इसके नीचे जो ये तो फ्लैग फील हो जाएगा, ओके। क्योंकि ये बेस है फ्लैग का 43 45 का इसलिए मैंने और 5 पॉइंट नीचे रखा है। सो दैट इज वाई यू गॉट दिस स्टॉप लॉसेस, ओके। एसीसी देखा अब हम ग्रासिम देखेंगे। अरे बाबा ये भी सिंगल सेटअप के साथ है, ये सपोर्ट पे है बंदा, सपोर्ट पे लेकिन बेरिश भी है। साथ में 60 सपोर्ट भी लिया है, तो मतलब कल गैप डाउन हुआ तो ये सब नीचे ऐसा है। तो क्रासिंग इज आल्सो लुकिंग बैड। हम्म, कौन प्राप्त है, कहाँ बोलता है तुम। अरे इसको तो 60 भी तोड़ दिया। ये तो और गिर सकता है, 20 करने के नीचे शॉर्ट करो, यू माइट कम टू दिस। सो 7080 के नीचे शॉर्ट है, might get 150 points on this, okay, and might get more, okay, because this is where it is. एक मिनट, ये लेवल क्या है, इसमें इतना पैचवर्क क्यों दिख रहा है मेरे लिए। फीचर्स, अरे तब भी हम सोचे ये जनवरी का फीलिंग है, ऐसा पैसा है वो बताते हैं। पास्ट में जीवन, then I think we need to redo ACC, okay, so 31 is the price. Okay, so this is 774 है, तो ये 5 पॉइंट का सब में डिफरेंस आ जाएगा, 1 हो जाता है 75 करीब बिगाड़ दिया ना मेरे से, सही करीब 60। Okay, so we are now back. Okay, so we saw ACC and I started with Reliance and Asian Paints। गिरा हुआ इंसान और गिर सकता है, लेकिन कैप सपोर्ट है, प्राइस सपोर्ट भी इधर आ जाएगा, ओके। So let it come down maybe 2580 and then let's see what it does at 40 support. That is where you might see Reliance getting stabilized. So Reliance has got some downfall expected, okay. एशिया वाला पेंट, मेरा एशिया वाला पेंट। ये पापा, ये देखो, ये तो कुछ भी कर सकता है, दोनों साइड है ये। ओके, दिस इज ऑल्सो अपर बैंड एंड मे बी 60 रेजिस्टेंस और मे बी 60 सपोर्ट, डिपेंडिंग ऑन ये डोजी का हाई क्रॉस करता है या लो। ओके, सो दिस अगेन गोes फॉर अनदर bilateral talks. So we now have Asian paint also in the list. Asian, the Asia, थोड़ा एक्सपेंड किया, फिर भेज के लिए हम पहले सेल लिखते हैं, बिलो लिखते हैं, उसके बाद लेवल लिखते हैं 32,220, टारगेट हो जाएगा 20 में, या ये कहा है थोड़ा बटन जाए नहीं, इसको नीचे खींचे। This is the support over here. So 3175 you can expect. What is that? 3150. So you can think of two levels of target. And okay, 32. Asian Games 41, 41, and there will be one buy. Boom, boom. Target will be. चीज का वो खाली प्रूव नहीं करना ना इसको, let it go below 60, then lines you don't have any hold back. Now let's see the FMCG. So Hindustan Unilever, we had a buy about 2660, 2750, the target also got met. Okay, and now let's see what it has. Baba, yes, divergence. We can go sharp, sharp. So this target was achieved and it did well. Okay, now we'll do the reverse. That is how the market is working. कभी बाई कभी सही में कर कमाएंगे। इसका सेल आता है, सेल आता है, तो ये तो तुरंत सेल हो जाएगा बेटा। तो थोड़ा समझ, अब टारगेट आ जाएगा ये, so 2630 expect sell will be 27, अच्छी घटाने बात है यार। अच्छा, हमारी बिस्किट खा खा के आप लोग ने उसको तंदुरुस्त कर दिया है, कैसे हुआ भाई, कुछ ना करते भी। see this is the fun, okay, what it did was it went in such a, see here also it did the same thing, okay, इतना साइडवेज जाने के बाद भाई साहब सीधा फट करके ले गया। अभी लग रहा है इधर भी वही करेगा ये। ओके, ये see it is trying to cool off the RSI before a new upward market. Okay, now this seems interesting because it has become a pattern here, tried and tested. Now whether it be a badminton net, मतलब ये डंडा ऐसा मैच बनेगा और इधर बैडमिंटन खेलेंगे फिर। हो गई शाम, जाने दो, जाना है या इतनी ना जो भारत माता की जय। वी डोंट नो। ओके, सो लेट्स सी यूपी क्या है इसका। is also looking interesting at 77 RSI। अच्छा, ये इंटरेस्टिंग है। चार कैंडल बैंडवॉक कर चुका है। ओके, so now to see it ऑल टाइम हाई, कप ब्रेकआउट। बाप रे, इतनी कप ब्रेकआउट है, उसका जरा हम मायना ओके, दिस इज द। अब हम इसमें भरेंगे चाय और देखेंगे कि इसकी चाय कहाँ तक ला सकती है। एक ये है, दूसरा ये है। अच्छा, जो बच्चों लोग ने कभी जिंदगी में हेड एंड शोल्डर साइज सुना है, ओके, ये हेड एंड शोल्डर भी है। तो ये काफी बड़ा हेड एंड शोल्डर। ओके, वॉल्यूम देख रहे हैं, वॉल्यूम भी डिसेंटली मैच हो रहा है एंड आरएसआई भी मैच हो रही है। और यस, यस, तो क्या हेड एंड शोल्डर भी है। चलो, 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 निकलो, ये हेड एंड शोल्डर है भैया। दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग, इसको मुझे डिलीट करना है। ये नहीं है, क्या मजबूरी है। थोड़ा टेढ़ा मेढ़ा लाइन ड्रॉ होता है ना, उसका यही करना चाहिए। अब सब लाइन को डिलीट करना है। हम टेढ़े मेढ़े बिंगोज में। दिस इज इंटरेस्टिंग। एक और ये फर्स्ट टारगेट है बाय द वे। दिस इज मस्ट channel medicine में दिखा जाएगा। This is this again is 3000 and this is 4000, मतलब 1100 पॉइंट्स का और खड्डा है नीचे। अभी मोचना है, ये तो ट्रेड नहीं। ये अगर सच में चल गया तो ब्रिटानिया के ब्रेड जिंदगी भर फ्री हो जाएंगे। ब्रेड के उसका पूरा हर एक प्रोडक्ट फ्री हो जाएगा। ठीक है, ये पोजिशनल ट्रेड के हिसाब से देखा जा सकता है। So buy this in equity if anybody is interested. By the way, this looks really good with just a stop loss below this particular candle's low. ये जो कैंडल है 4150 के नीचे, you can expect it to come back into it. ओके, ये कब ब्रेकआउट है तो अभी हैंडल बनाने के लिए नीचे नहीं आता आना चाहिए। ओके, आइडियली स्टॉप लॉस ऑन ब्रिटानिया शुड बी 3950 in equity if you want to buy it in equity. Okay, and just hold it for some time, maybe probably a year or something, and you might see almost 1000 to 1500 points value in this. Okay, नेशनल ट्रेड जैसा बनते जा रही है। देखना क्या गए और क्या हो, क्या मिल गया ये तो यार। Let's see, Dania will be First time we got a 4700. This is for swings. Okay, and the trade which I would give here, positional करके, and this can be security slash futures. Now futures, as per your appetite, okay, I would not suggest for anyone and everyone. Only people who can hold it with the stop loss that I have given to you, then only you'll do it. Otherwise, buy it in equity. Okay. This is huge, by the way. So the weekly is head and shoulder, cup, everything. Okay. So that really is looking damn too good, too good. God level trade बोलते हैं बच्चे लोग आजकल. अरे आगे बढ़ते हैं. अभी ब्रिटानिया हो गया, हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर हो गया, आईटीसी. लेट्स सी व्हाट इट इज डूइंग. दिस इज इक्विटी ओनली बट ओके. So थोड़ा बहुत घूम फिर के आ गया भाई साहब. This is 60 support and it is bouncing around that. Okay, so it also had to rest something with RSI because this might have gone higher than 80. And this needs to be crossed. Okay, 355. ये क्रॉस किया तो इसमें भी चालू हो जाएगा. Let's go to Maruti, the auto sectors. So this is what I was talking about. It is at price support by the way. Okay? But now the buying is too high. Okay, so 150 पॉइंट के ऊपर बाई है और फिर तुरंत इधर गैप रेजिस्टेंस भी है. Then I would just suggest wait. इसको जाने देते हैं. देखिए हमारे इसमें कुछ ट्रेड है. दोजी तो है लेकिन गलत जगह पे है. 20 में सपोर्ट है. Price support is RSI is not helping out. Okay, RSI is below 60. So chances is it might break the low and come down. Down है भाई. 1700 के नीचे शॉर्ट है. फिर नीचे 88. Okay, so 2000 points. हमारे I'm gonna skip you here. Just do that. Not bad. If you can find investors. I think almost you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades already in one position. Okay. Bajaj. Oh, Bajaj is also around 40 and gap support. Okay, so let's see. Auto sector daily was at 40. Might see somewhere some bounce back. This is a 20 support, but okay, price up level also. Let's see whether this becomes the CIP or not. Okay, because this has been broken. Great volume, so Baya candle, then a retracement at support. Now, whether this is first COP or not, it is not to be decided. So, हम आकर कौन सी तरफ है, ठीक है, especially. So we saw auto, we saw Nifty, we saw let's see TCS. IT was at support. हाँ, ये अभी कुछ बाई जैसा तो नहीं दिखता है। नहीं ये दिखता है नीचे। दोनों में अभी थोड़ा थोड़ा नीचे जाने का जगह बची। We can't short here because प्राइस सपोर्ट है इधर, इधर तक आ सकता है। So not much, but buying तो है नहीं अभी because there is a bullish signal as you know 40 support and something like that. So lower band and 40 should be a good combination, but वो नहीं दिख रहा है मुझे। तो avoid it. ये 40 है, but volume जो है ये ब्लैक कैंडल का वॉल्यूम है। Maybe some movement, some bullish candle or some doji tomorrow might help us to get some indications here, but not at current levels. So इसी सर टेक को छोड़ दो, अभी क्या बचा है, ये क्या क्या देखा, निफ्टी देखा, आईटी देखा, एफएमसीजी देखा, अरे फार्मा न्यूटन ले रहा है, लग सकता है कि लेकिन इधर इसमें ज्यादा दिख नहीं रहा है। Okay, this is the movement. Second thing is वॉल्यूम इसका कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है मुझे। मुझे एक चीज दिखी है इसमें कि कहाँ से यूटर्न कहाँ टू डू दिस। पापा देखा, स्मार्ट बॉय 38% तक का है ना, तो ये 38% का अगर अच्छा है और ये गैप के नीचे जाता है तो 4381 के नीचे जाएगा, then you will have to see. So that seems to be somewhere. I'm looking at a flag setup here, and I want this to break. वो ब्रेक होने तक हम रुकेंगे। जो लोग डे टू डे एनालिसिस करते हैं वो लोग प्लीज ये स्टॉक को ट्रैक कर सकते हो। देयर कैन बी अ फ्लैग मूवमेंट हियर, और इफ इट गोज अबव दिस इट माइट कम हियर। सो सी वेरी बाइंग में लिमिटेशन है इसको, तो इसके ऊपर में आप बाई करोगे 20 के ऊपर तुरंत ये गैप रेजिस्टेंस है, और गैप रेजिस्टेंस को सोच के बाई करने जाओगे तो तुरंत अपर बैंड है, और फिर ये वापस ऊपर और एक गैप रेजिस्टेंस। रेजिस्टेंस से भरा पड़ा हुआ स्टॉक है हमारा डॉक्टर हिंदी, इसको ना छुए। हमारी यही आपसे दरख्वास्त, इसको शॉर्ट के लिए देखेंगे। ये क्या बोलता है फार्मा, and the pharma has gone below and might act as a first CIP. So this can be another fall. So wait for confirmation because it has crossed 40. See, नीचे से 40 क्रॉस कर रहा है तो ये 40 रेजिस्टेंस भी गिना जाएगा बाय द वे। And this is looking like an ab breakout. Let's wait and watch. इतना डबल नीचे जाएगा, जितना ऊपर से नीचे आया यहाँ तक उतना ही वापस। सो यहाँ से लेके 1061 and this is around 1000 below. So more 60 points on the downside it can go. Okay, हाँ तो यहाँ पे प्राइस सपोर्ट है उसके ऊपर, तो 940 तक का इसका चांसेस है आने का। ओके, સીટલા બેન શું કરે છે આપણે ઈ જોઈએ। ચલો પણ સાઈડ વેઝ જાય છે જો આ દીકરા પાણી ફ્લેગ, so this is also a flag. Okay, so this is doing time pass, this thing 20 MA, once it breaks this it will fall. Below 1100, go bindash shot, but confirm that it also breaks 40 on the आर्मी चार्ट को देख के मेरे ख्याल से पोजीशन लेना पड़ेगा 1100 नहीं 1095 के नीचे शॉट करने से और 20 रुपया जाने दो उसके बाद करेंगे So not looking good on pharma or IT. Last let's see back. HOD FOC क्या बोलता है तू अरे बाप रे इसमें भी बेरिश डाइवर्जेंस दिखता है रे भीड़ 67 66 this is also looking bad short below 1620 but then this is so that can be a steep breakout from the small side market. This can be bad side to कोई बैंक निफ्टी because थोड़ा बहुत इसमें ये दिख रहा है up till 1600 is 1600 is broken then it is danger okay we need to be very cautious on this 1595 के नीचे तो ये सीधा लोअर बैंड वॉक चालू कर देगा okay so might be sideways now till Fed comes out with anything but we have to be very cautious about this a small range and any breakout or either side can be a big breakout taking 60 support yes but the only issue is look at this range of RSI shows sadness okay the same range there was a bearish divergence here and here now this candle and this candle so okay so 19 का closer 39 का closer RSI नीचे oh dark ये तो ऑलरेडी गया मुझे तो ये तुमको सपोर्ट कर सकता है अगर ये और गिरा तो गया बाउंस मारा तो इतना सपोर्ट एक्सिस क्या बोलता है तू बेटा अच्छा ये भी ऐसा ही है RSI पे रेजिस्ट किया देख लो सेम लेवल ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस यहाँ पे भी 7980 यहाँ पे भी 80 तो थोड़ा पुल अप होने वाला है ये भी थोड़ा थोड़ा इधर तक आ सकता है might bounce from support again but so there is chances for some BankNifty to go tumbling down for some time and then SBI और ये भी 40 सपोर्ट है तो ये भी थोड़ा भी हेल्प कर सकता है तो कोटक SBI might support and let's see Indus इंडक्शन में बेटा इंडस अच्छा ये भी डोजी है 60 एंड upperband resistance so ये भी नीचे ला सकता है तो ये भी थोड़ा बहुत टाइम पास करेगा लगता है 3 बैंक्स वर्सेस 2 बैंक्स कौन सा बच्चा सिक्सटी को रेजिस्ट कर रहा है और गैप को रेजिस्ट कर so there can be some movement on the downside on the banks also. Okay. PSU banking sector also we saw was way up and now can retrace a bit. So then I would suggest take care of whatever the market is going to do in next week and stay connected with TD levels so that you stay safe in that trading as well. Okay, so I think we will end here and thanks. Please don't forget to give me the feedback on the sound quality this time. I'm using something different and would really like to see how this goes. Thank you.